bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports.
Well, just ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game. And we got a great one in store, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Hello, everyone. As the postseason continues here on EA Sports, we're pleased to bring it to you. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And who has the edge here? You got one side that had some extra rest, but another comes in off a win last week in the wild card round.
And it's funny, depending on which team you are,
No score just yet in this first quarter of action, but we have the offense in the red zone as they've got it here 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Set, ready.
Now a give, right side. Whitfield. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds.
Ready.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
Here we go, set.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run.
And the Cowboys are on the board first here in this division round matchup.
Things could just not have started any better for them. They get the turnover, the football right away, able to capitalize on offense for 6.
And we're talking about setting a tone in any game.
A red zone alert. Let's jump back in here. 1st and 10 at the 16.
Down. Set, cut.
They'll look to throw again. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
Their first passing touchdown of the ball game, and they go to the big tight end in those sure hands, and he provides the score.
Certainly looked like they were...
Second quarter, this defense looking for a big 3rd down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. On 3rd down, Whitfield. And boy, he is very close. First down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. So they'll pass on what would have been a 49-yard field goal attempt, and they're going for it on 4th down. Fighting through, and he's got space. Touchdown, Cowboys! A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Cowboys' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Boy, missed tackles continuing to plague this defense, and they surrender another big play and a touchdown here.
Yeah, by my count, at least 2 guys had...
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Come on, set.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35. The margin is 7. The defense needs a stop, and they need one quickly to get the ball back to their offense.
Ready.
Following the interception, Young. And that's complete. It's Sims. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Let's go. Hut.
From the shotgun, it's Young.
That one complete to again.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Here's 1st and goal.
Seal. Flat. Hut.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And it's caught.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Brooks. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
Well, we know he has decent hands out of the backfield. That's the first time, Charles, they've targeted him in the passing game, and it pays dividends.
And I love the design, too, because they kept him in the back.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They need to get this around the 40 to have a chance to win it in regulation. From the 40, it's a 57-yard field goal, so that gives you a gauge.
And all they're trying to do now is pick up yardage in good chunks and get out of bounds to stop the clock. If they end up running a play and get tackled in bounds, they're worried the clock may run out on them and finish the game.
And they'll have to be careful how they handle this.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
Down.
They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done.
And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance.
We have a developing situation here. Following the interception, a golden chance for points as the offense is back out there. And he's in for the touchdown! And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They've just likely won this thing in regulation. The task for the defense here is simple. Get a stop. They've got a one-score, 7-point lead.
Let's go now.
Here's Young. Pass complete. This is Sims.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So there's one big play followed by the timeout as we're under 10 seconds to go. And now how do you play it offensively? We'll find out. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
One last shot for Young. This to possibly force OT. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, they got the tip they were looking for but couldn't secure it. And this one's over. And they're moving on to the conference championship. How about this?
What a tremendous feeling to get to the game that can get you to the Super Bowl. A fantastic season. Unfortunately, for the other team, a tough way for it to end.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington.